Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never
but the
makeup.
makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And
the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers.
From North Carolina, number 40, Harrison Barnes.
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the 1 spot.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hands.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well, and what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
That's good. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Cross-court passes are high-risk passes.
And the rejection by Love. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. The shot misses. And Golden State will come the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. He dialed that one up from long distance. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Another miss by Curry. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's stolen by Smith. Fires the 3. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them 1 off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Smith, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Curry with a wide open look. Another miss by Curry.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Warriors leading by 5. From deep. Again, Curry missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Curry outside, and he gets it to go. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Love lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Love against Curry. And there's a whistle. It goes on him on Shumpert. And some changes here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Barnes. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here is Livingston. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Livingston's got his first points of the night.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound. And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. A 3-ball. Rebound by Dellavedova. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Livingston signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
And they're running. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And Marley Spates last season was the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Clark, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dellavedova from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland.
I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Livingston kicks to Rush. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Rush has got his first basket. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West. It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Livingston. Offline with his 3. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Rush grabs the miss. From deep three-point range, no good on that last second attempt there. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 4. Stay with us. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and the team.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all, are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after it. That's how they've piled up all the points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's Thompson in at the 5, home in the paint. And he gets it to go.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Wow, 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half, filling it up.
Another miss by LeBron.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's Curry outside. The shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Dellavedova out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Curry. Warriors leading by 5. From deep LeBron, and it's blocked. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now, here is Barbosa. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Dellavedova. A wide open look for Love. Here's Thompson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Again, the miss by Smith.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in.